Hi there, Aries, and welcome back to Star Lorda's Tarot. This is your tarot forecast for the week of October the 18th through to the 25th. I went ahead, shuffled the cards, laid them all out. Let's see what's going on for Aries. Sorry, I think it's the 19th through the 25th. But your very first card here is the Major Arcana, the Judgment in the upright, followed then by the Knight of Swords upright. Next, we have the Five of Swords in reverse, followed then by Major Arcana, the Tower, reversed. And lastly, we have the Page of Wands. What's going on here, Aries? For your overall energy, you have that of Judgment in the upright position. Well, there could be a need for a judgment call overall this weekend, this week for you, Aries. Because sometimes when the Judgment card comes up, I mean, obviously we do need to make a judgment call on something, but and again, only take what resonates, okay? If it resonates for you, you'll know it's your story. So this could be a situation where something or someone from the past returns again. You could see a return of an ex, perhaps. If you split up with somebody a while ago, you thought that situation was over, done and dusted, and now, boom, they come back on the scene again. That could be the case for some of you. And if you're single and looking and ready to, restart the past again, maybe this is a good thing for you. But if it's not, that's where the judgment call comes in. You just need to make that judgment call and say, you can always say yay or nay. That's what I say, right? Because we do have free will. So just because somebody returns from the past doesn't mean we have to jump all over it. Sometimes they come back from the past for a situation of closure, especially in a case of maybe where the relationship ended abruptly and we weren't able to, say goodbye, or we don't know what happened to this person. Now, keep in mind, it's not always romantics. Yes, it can be, but it can be a friendship, a situation from the past. Could even be, perhaps for some of you, an old job or an old hobby or an old career possibility popping back up again. So only take what fits. If it fits for you, then it fits. For others of you, this could be a week of the Great Awakening. Perhaps some of you are seeing a situation maybe is rooted or based in the past. Maybe you're seeing it in a whole new light this week, Aries. There could be a huge spiritual awakening or just an awakening of knowledge, of understanding. Only take what resonates. If it resonates for you, because that's your general energy for the week, Aries, that is what's going on here. Now, let's move on to the beginning of the week. We do have the Knight of Swords here in the upright position. Well, it is a court card, could be representing a person. If it's representing a person, this is air energy. That's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female. Now, for some of you, this could be somebody new rushing into your life. Maybe this is, again, if you're single and looking, this could be someone rushing in from who knows where. That's the thing about the Knight of Swords. It's got such fast-moving, rushed-out energy. It could be somebody popping up new on the scene, coming towards you. Maybe it's somebody who really likes to talk, really wants to engage you in a lot of conversations. For some of you, it could be about someone from the past, but for a lot of you, this could be someone new on the horizon or on the scene. And then because this is some weird phenomenon, but if you're single and you just get into a brand new relationship, the wild thing is oftentimes people from the past will return right when you're just getting to know someone new. So that could be the case for some of you. For others of you, this is someone from the past returning. Others of you, this is about important information reaching you this week, Aries. This could be important information that's either related to this, big eye-opening experience or great awakening, or it could be news and information that's maybe based in the past. Could be about an old job, career, what have you, opening up. But either way, it looks like there's important information. It rushes in right at the very beginning of the week. It could be, in a sense, it could be information that you've been waiting for from the past to return. And now here it is, boom, boom, boom. Could be, extremely important to some of you, or it could just be information you need to get moving again, because this is an energy of fast movement. And it's paired up here with the Five of Swords in reverse. Well, this is coming out of conflict, because the Five of Swords in the upright can represent a lot of conflict, can represent conflict from the past. It could be conflict new. At one point, the Five of Swords was in the upright. So you could have been at odds with people at work. Say, for example, this could have been co-workers, could have been a group of people, could have been your family, could have been your friends, what have you. Could have been a situation where a bunch of people got involved, verbal, communication and battles going on. But for a lot of people, I find the Five of Swords can represent inner conflict, inner battle, where it's either the heart versus the head, or it could be a being of two minds of something. So it's now reversed, so you're coming out of that. It could have something to do with, an eye-opening experience, a great awakening here for you, Aries, or it could have to do with, like I said, news, information that comes about an important subject, and you're like, phew, I have been released from this situation. I'm no longer sort of sitting on the fence with it or trying to figure out what to do. So you're moving on very quickly, it looks like, at the beginning of the week here, Aries, and then moving on towards the weekend. We do have the Tower here in the reverse position. Tower in the upright position can point to anything from a catastrophic experience to an extremely disturbing news to something really extremely inconvenient. When the card is inverted, however, this points to bypassing what could have been a catastrophic situation. You follow me? So maybe there was something from the past that could have caused a big kaboom for you, Aries, but new news and information came rushing in and it rectified this situation. That could be this, how things are playing out for some of you. For others of you, maybe this is a completely different scenario or a different situation altogether. It's different from the beginning of the week. Maybe this is an end of the week energy where something that, could have been a big explosive situation ceases to be an important thing that could bring the house down, so to speak, because you took care of it. Now, that could be, anything from, vehicle problems to home and, physical problems to like any type of scenario. It's very hard because it is just a general reading to be too specific about it, because it's going to be different for all of you. But yeah, and if this is not resonating for you, always check your moon or your rising or your Venus sign, because sometimes you get more information from that. And yeah, there's something, and sometimes, see, this can be shocking information, Aries, in the upright position, but sometimes the Tower in reverse can represent shocking information that ceases to come out. It hasn't come out yet. It's being suppressed or it's being pushed under, and maybe it will be coming out at a later time. But maybe for now, you've managed to sort of duck under the radar, or the situation has been, swept under the rug temporarily anyway. And then the last card you have is the the Page of Wands in the upright position. I do love this energy. This is another court card, could be representing a person. If it's representing a person, this is fire energy, that of Aries, like yourself, Leo or Sagittarius. Could be that you hear a message from another fire sign, or it could be that this is just exciting news comes your way right at the end of the week. This is almost like an 11th hour moment. Maybe for some of you, you've been really concerned or worried about something, but the threat passes you by, and here's the 11th hour. Good news comes your way, and it's like a phew situation. For others of you, maybe this is exciting news, could be representative of if you had maybe applied for a job, or applied for some kind of extension, loan, whatever. You could be hearing good news at the end of the week. Definitely, if you put your resume out there, you could be hearing some feedback at the end of the week. Others of you have been waiting on something in the mail, the check's in the mail. Maybe you've been waiting to receive something, via the post or something. It could be that it arrives at the end of the week and you're quite excited about it. Looks like a very interesting reading here, Aries. I hope it helped you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.